All right, so you could try just punching this thing and see if that works for you. But most likely that wouldn't work. You'll just end up hurting your hand. So we have to go with the harder way, but I'll go through everything step by step with you so it's not too difficult. So step number one, and the most important step, make sure you go ahead and unplug your microwave so you don't electrocute yourself. What we want to get to is the control panel circuit board that's behind the keypad. Not every microwave will be the same, but these same steps will still apply. You'll just have to change the steps just a little tad bit to make it fit your specific microwave. All right, so we have to get to the top of here, on the top of the control panel. For my microwave, it's a cover here, so I have to first unscrew the screws at the top of this. So if you keep the door closed for this, it may be hard to pull this out. Just keep that in mind. But I have the screws out, so I'm just gonna pop out this deal. Usually if you have this, it's like a pop out motion. And for me, I have to angle it to get it out this corner here. And if you look inside there, you'll see that one individual screw to take this control panel off. You may see one screw or you may see two on both ends, but let's go ahead and unscrew this. And now we're just going to gently pull on this because it will be some wires connected to the control panel. So you don't want to pull off too hard and rip the wire. For me, it's a lift up, then pull out motion. It'll be like 3 deals. You'll see a wire at the very top connected to something. And then usually 2 wires, sometimes it can be different colors, but usually 2 wires connected to a small black box. Below you'll see another black box with a lot of wires connected to it. Usually it's like very colorful wires. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for the one kind of in the middle with the 2 wires connected to it. And again, my wires are black and white, so your wires may be a different color. For me, this happened with my kids. They pressed a lot of buttons. They were warming up pizza. So most likely they pressed like a weird combination of buttons and they got this stuck. So to reset it, we gotta kind of tap on it. So not hit it, but just kind of give it some solid taps. I recommend doing it like at different angles, because if it doesn't work the first time, we'll have to unplug everything and then start again. All right, still didn't work, but if you're watching this video, then that means this method does work. But I'm showing you this just to let you know sometimes you do have to try again, which is okay. This time I'm gonna use the butt of the screwdriver to kind of hit it with some more pressure. All right, let me see if I can get a different angle. A few more good times. Back of it. Make sure I hit it pretty firmly. Tap it pretty firmly. You don't want to have to keep taking it apart and then putting it back together again. So I think that should be good. A few more in the back. All right, let's try it out this time. Let me put in the time and try it out. Whew. It's gonna feel so satisfying, y'all, when you close it and don't get that noise. And just to make sure everything is working properly. Look at that. Still working well. All right, so hopefully that fixes your issue. Let everybody know down below in the comments if it does. And if you are interested in informational videos like this one around everyday tech and products, feel free to subscribe to the channel, because I'm always trying to teach you guys something whenever I learn how to do it myself. All right, so when it comes to this video, this is all I got for you. So much love to each and every one of you. My greasy piece of fingers here. I'm your downloading pirate. And I'm out.